Yeah, so this deck is a more control-y. It's not like a full control deck. Like you're not going to be able to like totally lock people out of playing the game, but it's like we're trying to stall basically until we can cast something that will cascade into basically an infinite or a huge damage combo. So I got 3 consign. It's just a return. It's like a so the constraint here is everything in our deck has to be over 5 or more mana, except for our clones, and that's how we loop. And so we've got Consign. It's a bounce spell. You can bounce the opponent's stuff. You can also bounce your own, like Leyline Bindings and stuff. Leyline Binding. It's a domain deck. We have 4 of Oilifant, and we can use it to get domain pretty easily because we have a bunch of triomes that like have like any two like each of the triomes in here can get domain with one other triome basically. Um, then we got Roaring Furnace, Steaming Sauna. This just is a damage spell. We're restricted in how we build the deck to make things cost more than 5. So we have to like take what we can get. 4 Magma Opus is ramp. 4 Cunning Azure Scale. So these are card selection and then also an alternate win condition. Late in the game, if like you're stopped from going off with your combo pieces, you can cast these on the opponent's turn. You can then use any of the like copies that you have hanging around in your hand to copy them. These will refill your hand. It's just like kind of an alternate way we can win. And then of course Quintoris. The goal of the deck is to get a spark double of this guy and then clone the spark double until you have an army of them. And every time you cast a spell from exile, this guy does 2 damage and you gain 2 life. And when you have multiple copies of them, they all do 2 damage and gain 2 life. And so like as you're like cloning him and making your army of them, you're draining the opponent and eventually they just die. It does like if you have everything, it does like 80 damage or something like that. And then Trumpeting Carnosaur is just an alternate win condition. It's 1 more mana, but this is guaranteed to eventually end in having Quintoris. So you just can do the same thing, basically. And then for lands, I've got Ijango, Otawara, Plains Island, Mistrise Village, Mountain, Hallowed Fountain, 2 Steam Vents, Blood Crypt, Stomping Ground, 4 Sacred Foundries, 1 Xander's Lounge, 1 Ziatora's Proving Ground, 1 Jetmire's Garden, 1 Savai Triome, 1 Ketria Triome, 1 Raugun Triome, 1 Cavern of Souls, and 4 Oilifants. So we want basically the idea of this deck is to have just enough control to be able to like stall long enough to be able to cast our 1 card combo win. So it might mean just Leyline Binding something very specific. So this hand is fine. We play this, we can get, if we want, we could get Domain on turn 2. We cycle this for one of the triomes that's opposite this. So red, green, black. And then we have Domain. But with this, I think... Alright. Menace and Mobilize, huh? So we don't need to cast a treasure until next turn. We have 2 lands. Yeah, so we're just going to get Domain. Red, green, black. Then next turn we can shock in Leyline Binding and Magma Opus, and then go off. Alright. Do your worst. Alright, so yeah, we shock this in. We exile his creature before combat. And then at the end of his turn, we make a treasure. Okay. So do we think he has a burn spell? It didn't feel like he had a stick. Didn't feel like he had a stick. I mean, we can try again next turn if this fails. Once we get a copy of it, we're in good shape. But it has to be able to target planeswalkers. Okay, so worst case scenario, you get all the surgicals first, which is like, there is some RNG involved here. It's still enough damage to kill them, but it's like substantially less damage. Holy shit. It's gonna happen. I've already pulled 3 of them. So that's 3 of 4 of my surgicals before I got a spark double. But we're nice and healthy again. Alright. And then once you get a spark double, you just grow your army of them, because then you can copy the non-unique one. And that's how it works. This one is very bad against the graveyard strategy decks. Like the Persist Reanimator. This deck is like, that's our biggest weakness probably. Just because we don't really interact with it, and they go off way before we can. We hold our own a little bit better against a lot of the more aggro stuff, as long as we get good removal spells, because we can just kind of stall a bit. Okay, this is good. Having these in hand is not good, but we have a turn 2 Leyline Binding, which is good, and a 3-mana Surgical Metamorph that we can cast to ramp. So I think I keep it. So we play this first, shock this in, then we have Leyline Binding. Turn after, we can shock this in and metamorph the Leyline Binding if we need it. We can copy something opponent has if they play something nifty. Alright, come on now, it's not rocket science. Although, if you want to just time out, that'd be fine. This hand isn't amazing. Go ahead. Do your worst. Alright, so we should be just in time. Wow, did we just drew like the natural opposites. So I play this turn. Next turn I play this and I have domain already. There's only one of each, so like it's not usual that you get your natural opposites When you do, we just get natural domain on turn 2. It's pretty good. Perfect. So I kind of want to save the Leyline. Actually, no, we'll just do this. Leyline Binding. Take this. We can use this next turn to kill his next mana dork. And we just kind of try to stall him like this until we can cast this at 5 mana. Coco's gets an Archdruid. We're just gonna go ahead and cast this. Blow up the Archdruid. Wayland tapped. If this deck doesn't get the mana dorks that fucking crank, if it has to go off of just Llanowar Elves, it usually doesn't function very well. Alright, so we just rope a dope here. We have to take 1 hit. And drawing another Spark Double is not good. Like, we might not have enough damage to actually finish him, is what I'm worried about. Alright, hit me. Alright, don't draw another clone. And please hit a Spark Double before Surgical Metamorphs. Please. I'm begging you. Hit a Spark Double in the first spin. We're slightly favored to hit the Metamorph. Ugh. God damn it. Alright, we have 4 more copies in the deck. We need to hit a Spark Double, or we're gonna sputter out. Fuck. Not good. I don't think we can actually finish him now. Drawing the another one was just really unlucky. Alright, so there's 2 left. We might have enough. This is 4. There should be 1 more. Maybe he'll just scoop. I think we're dead. If I spin this, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Do I have 1 more? No. Great. I miscounted somewhere. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It was there. Yeah, so I needed to plus that. I don't know if we can win now. Maybe not. He has to kill all my Quintauruses. Oh no, don't. Oh no. No. Okay, yeah, we're dead. Sure. Fair enough. I mean, that was just bad variance. We drew the fucking copy cards after taking a sketchy hand to begin with because it did have a plan. So I usually take a hand that's got a plan. But it's just like, oh, and you're gonna draw more of the copy cards. Well, shit. And then when you try to go off, you're just gonna hit the one that you don't want to hit first. So we have ramp with this hand. We can use this for ramp. We can copy a land with this. I think we're gonna take it. Play this into this. Opus, next turn, shock this in. Copy a land, next turn, play a land, trumpet and cornerstone win. Maybe? Okay. What is opponent doing? Having a Carnosaur, going off with the Carnosaur in the scenario where you're pulling these is better. Usually, on average, like as long as you get the copy at some point, like before you just pulled every surgical out of your deck. What are the chances of us just dying next turn? Like, I would have said not that bad a second ago. But then he played a Cacophony Scamp and put Audacity on it. And now I'm thinking it's probably just Trumpeting Carnosaur. Hold up Trumpeting Carnosaur and cycle for land. Which is not my plan, but like... he's gonna try to scale up this and fucking just kill us. Yeah. We can't let him do that, so... Right. I don't want to have to use the Trumpeting Carnosaur to save my ass, but I may have to, depending on what he does here. If he scales this up, I have to kill it, because he's got Thud. So like if he casts scale up on this, I have to kill it before it scales up, because Thud would just be lethal. If we get to our next turn with this in our hand, we win the game. Okay. Okay, actually, now, even if he has scale up, we can let it hit us. So he already played his land for the turn, right? I think? He already played it. We just take the hit. Tank the hit. Cycle for land. We're gonna gain a bunch of life anyway. Ah. No pain. No pain lands. Alright, and then we just Trumpeting Carnosaur. Quintora's first drop. It's perfect. This makes hitting surgicals less painful because if we hit a surgical, we can copy the Carnosaur. Yep, like that. There we go. He's dead. But once you have hit one of your 4 Spark Doubles, the surgicals are not a problem anymore because they can copy the non-unique Quintoris. It's just that until you hit this first one. And as long as you hit one, like, not even early, you just have to hit one and not have them stacked in your hand. The problem we had is, like, I went off. We had 2 Spark Doubles and 3 Surgicals in the deck. And he went Surgical, Surgical, Spark Double, Surgical, Spark Double. Which was like the worst possible order almost. Pretty bad luck. So unlike with the other deck, I often will take hands with this deck that have like just decent control. And I would have taken this one if it wasn't for the Spark Double here. That's the worst card to have in your opening hand. Okay, this is better. We can probably put back the Leyline binding because we don't have white. And rely on the Consign and the Roaring Furnace. Jesus Christ. I'm not even sure if it's worth it to remove anything here. Because I'd be giving him 2 cards. I don't actually want to do that. I'm just thinking. Okay, thinking out loud, I could bounce the Giver here, give him 2 cards. He has 1 mana untapped though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill. Like, this is just 3 damage a turn right now. That's not like end of the world. He probably doesn't have much to interact with what I'm going to be doing. So I think this is the point at which we have to start killing stuff. Let's do Dinosaur. Then we're going to Roaring Furnace. Give him 2 cards. Sure. And the reason we did it this way is because now I'm going to do this for non-land and see if we can hit a win condition. without I wanted to hit this anyway, but I didn't want to give him extra cards, so this way we can do both on the same turn. There it is. Alright, now we're all in. If we don't die this turn, we need 2 life left over. So we need to not get it for a billion. Okay, we're fine. He's got another one, we're in trouble. Alright, I think we're dead. Yeah, we're dead now. Maybe he will hold back his giver runes out of habit. No. Sure. It is what it is. Double Esper Sentinel's pretty brutal to face at the start. Going to bed after this one. After this set. Hey, Teddy. Do you want a pet? You want to get some pets? Hey, buddy. Mr. Pups. Alright, come on. My dopamine, damn it. About time. Let's go. Okay. Double Spark Doubles. So that's turn 2 Leyline Binding and Quintor's, which is really good. Double Spark Double is trash. Mulliganing is almost a benefit in this deck because, like, you get to put back stuff you don't want. This is blue, so we need green and black. We don't care about Haywire Might. Is that green and black? Oh my god. God tier. So we can just slow roll. Play this next. And then we have Leyline Binding up. Alright, sure. We can actually fight back against this deck with Leyline. If it's the monument they do, or if they don't have a second Omniscience in their hand, we can fight back with Leyline Binding and stop them from completely popping off. Wait. Oh no. I thought I had Domain. I don't. Shit. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We have Domain coming up here. I'm gonna shock it too, because I want to be able to cycle for land and double Leyline. Sure. So even if he hits that Omniscience and has another Omniscience, we can actually fight it. Alright, pop off. Do your worst. Okay. What's your first play here? Alright, we bind the Omniscience. We bind the Haywire Might. Cycle this for land. We have Domain already, so red, white. Alright. We just have to defend one more turn. So I just bound this so that he wouldn't be able to get this back. I love it. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Quintor's to the saxophone solo. Alright, so we're at least gonna be 3-3. Like, at least half and half. That's our floor now. Alright, so we can burn something, copy something, bounce something, and exile something. That's pretty good assortment of things we can do to things. What's this do? Just draws a card? Whatever. I don't give a shit about that. Actually, you know what? I'll just play this. Interfering with the opponent's plan. Whatever they're trying to do. You want to unearth it? You can unearth it. And then next turn we shock in because we will have Leyline Binding available. And like worst case scenario, we eventually unlock Steaming Sauna. What is this? We just play this. And we get our tap land out of the way, and now we can cast Leyline Binding. Do you want to sacrifice your monkey? You can do that. I think this is just like, these are the cards I have. I don't think it's a good strategy to go into these events with just like, these are the cards I have. I want to get cards. You need to build like a fucking nasty deck. Just one that's good. And then after that, you spam these. What does this do? Whenever you catch your first, it gets plus. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna exile it. I mean, I could. Okay, I think we just chill. We're just chilling. Academy Wall. Yeah, this is just like, this is what I got. Just gonna cycle this for a mountain so I don't have to burn myself anymore. And unlock this sauna. Watch it be like some weird combo deck and he just kills me, but I don't think so. I don't. Alright. Like, it's just like, this is good for card advantage, but like, is it like with creatures and stuff? It's not very efficient. We can play this and copy this and then activate it and kill this. And then next turn unlock another Steaming Sauna. Or we could consign this and play it again. Yeah, see, like, Or we could, okay. New plan. We just chill. We're hanging out. We're hanging out. We're not harmful at all. We're just chilling. We're definitely not going to drop any surprise dragons when you attack me. I promise I'm not going to drop any surprise dragons. I promise. Surprise dragons! Let's go ahead and look for non-land, please. Alright. That's it. That's all she wrote. Nice. Hit Quintoris on the first spin. That's good. Now can we hit a Spark Double on the first spin? No. But it's not as big a deal when you have a Carnosaur on the field. There's our Spark Double. Did it kick me into a new channel? I think it might have. Alright. Zap, 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 zap. Hang on, let me check this out. Alright. Turn 2. Break even. Hey, we broke even. Nice. You actually, like, if you're counting the cost of the pack, you actually break even at 3, because packs cost 200, and at 3 you get 200 back and a pack. But like, it's not sustainable. If you hit 4, it's like pretty sustainable. I don't know if this is good enough. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Okay. I heard you like Roaring Furnace. Actually, I'm just gonna keep all the Roaring Furnaces. If we could, I mean, we just kill one thing every turn until we can unlock them. Maybe? Hopefully? Kill it. Next turn we can play this. Kill another thing. We don't have white. Well, we do have white mana. Alright. Yep. Go ahead and hit fucking the lion. Oh, you gonna sacrifice? Okay, great. Love it. Play tap land, pass the turn. I mean, we have 5 mana now. We can unlock these. Eventually. We have, like, the land for it. Witness. Amped Raptor. Amped Raptor grabs a Trap Finder. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and kill that Amped Raptor. Go ahead and play a tap land. Take as little damage as possible. The next turn, depending on what he does, we'll unlock these rooms. Okay. Village rates it up. We can kill that. Sure. Another unlucky witness. Okay, so now we have to make a decision. I think we have to start unlocking these. We need a win condition, and drawing these spark doubles is really bad, actually. Alright, take 4. Okay. And a Janie. And you can flip a Janie. Where Janie knocked a penis. Yep. We're fucked. Omega fucked. Although, we could copy the Ajani. It's not good enough. Quintoris? No. Yeah, we're just dead. Nothing we can really do. Bad luck. All right. I mean, I broke even. My gems are right about where they started. Another non-token creature you control dies. This creature connives. When this creature dies, return another target non-rogue creature with equal or lesser power from your graveyard to the battlefield. Interesting. Alright. I am going to go to bed. So, later.